Are back for some more of the OG Final Fantasy. Last time we took out Garland. We're just getting started though. I know it's very early in the game. I was trying to come up with a joke that was something like we unstrung Garland, right? Because, you know, the Christmas garlands, but that doesn't really work that well. Anyways, my name's Ian. We're jumping right in. If you enjoy seeing people play classic games and rambling about stuff, you know, consider hitting the subscribe button or the thumbs up or something. You know, say hi to me, leave a comment. Anyways, why is my controller not working? There we go. So, I don't really know where we're going right now, except we're going north across the bridge. As far as I know, everyone is geared up as possible. Everyone's fully healed. I still am a little confused by the MP thing. I don't get it. I'm sorry. If you can explain it to me, like, does he have 2 of 3? Or does he have 2, 3, 2? I don't really get it. Or are those the spell levels? Something like that. Anyways, we're gonna start exploring. We're basically gonna fight everyone we come across to make sure we level up. And maybe ramble about some stuff. So, I've got a couple... I always feel... Sorry, this is me. I feel like the camera is not level. Or like maybe I'm not level. But I guess I don't know. I want to get a mount for the camera so that it's like hanging slightly off here and more down on me, so I can make the camera a little more vertical looking, you know? Okay, that's enough of that. But yeah, we're just gonna see what's going on today. I, as always, have come prepared with something to talk about, which I think is kind of interesting and might be a theory of mine. So, I don't really have evidence for this. My theory... Okay, I'll wait till the cutscene. I was interrupted. Oh, there's something deeply satisfying about this pixel art, though. Also, I turned the volume down just a little bit because the game audio was just a little loud during the fights last time. And so, their quest began. As the 4 warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny had placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the 4 crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once long ago held a light that shone so brilliantly. Is this inspired by the Silmarillion? The time for their journey had come. There had to be someone who read the Silmarillion in the original Final Fantasy team, right? The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. Okay, they're not gonna make me watch this scroll all the way to the top though, right? Although the music is beautiful. Okay, maybe they are gonna make me watch it go all the way to the top. They want you to bask in the pixel glory. Okay. Before I get back into my ramble, let me just see if there's any like dialogue immediately after this. Or do I just walk across the bridge? Alright, here we go. Once more into the breach. Flashbang? Saved Princess Sarah by defeating Garland. Okay, give me a save on that. So, my theory that once again I have no evidence for is that I think games with no dialogue, no voice acting in particular, make people more curious. And as someone who tutors and educates outside of, you know, playing video games on the internet, I think a lot about how to try to facilitate children being curious. Because if you're curious and you have a little autonomy and self-belief, you then grow to become someone who can solve problems. And you get just a little bit of stoicism that's needed to be, right, a functional person. And so I think it's very interesting that, right, in a game where there's all kinds of voiceovers and stuff, and there's like wonderful voice acting and people, it's really cool to run through a city and hear people just talking and passively hear that stuff and decide who to approach and whatnot. But if a game doesn't have voice acting and you see a person somewhere on the map, you have to walk over there and talk to them, otherwise you might miss something. And I think that like imbues a curiosity into you that you don't get sometimes in other places, and that's really good for the growth of like young adults, children, adults. And I don't know, what do you think? I was thinking about it because I was reading. Why does it look like my screen is like so much brighter over there? Okay, hold on. Let me do this fight real quick, and then is my recording all messed up? I might have to restart my computer. All right, guys, clear these guys out for me. It is the music's killer. But this is like once again going back to there is a positivity to stoicism despite, you know, the toxic masculinity stoics. You know, I noticed an issue over here. I think the game is really bright for some reason. And I went, you know what? I could be frustrated about this. I don't have any spells? Alright, I guess we're just gonna attack. I'm gonna, you know, solve the problem, and I'm not gonna dwell on that something got messed up. I'm gonna work towards a solution. Please don't kill Ariel. No! Yeah, keep attacking the warrior. Okay, one down. Dude. It seems like he's got like a taunt ability or something. They're all going for him. Some levels up. Okay, give me a sec. Because this map is like super washed out on this screen. So, if I click on this, what if I change its capture to just the monitor? Oh my god! Look at that. But if I change it to Final Fantasy, you know, maybe it's just the monitor's colors? Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording. I'm gonna restart my computer. We're gonna come back and keep going. Okay, maybe I'm just a little strange. I think I'm seeing the difference between my HDR monitor and my non-HDR monitor that has the recording program on it. So sorry about that. Anyways, we're back on our adventure. And we found a cave. Now, Ariel is not feeling great. So let's give him a potion. And so, I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go. We're just exploring. Matoya's cave. Sorry, I'm just giving the music a second to vibe. I'm kind of... Oh, it's a broom. It scared me. It's kind of reminding me of Fantasia? Frontwards, backwards, any way you see, such a strange spell to swish, swish, R. Ari? Swish, swish, Ari. There's... Ino, Ludna, Leknak, swish, swish, Aru. Okay, so this was in my head. My girlfriend and I just caught up on the show Evil, which is on Netflix. And the main character is a psychologist, right? Like a high-level working psychologist. And she gets a book given that's written in mirrored script, and she couldn't figure out that the script was mirrored. This is mirrored, right? 1 ANDL. Andla can CANCEL cancel. Wait, ANDL cancel swish swish aura. There's something there. I'm missing it. I think I'm on the right track. Thump. Ouch. My eye! My eye! Thump, ouch. Bro, you okay? I can't see a blasted thing without my crystal eye. Oh, okay, so obviously we're gonna have to go find this crystal eye. Who could have stolen it from me? I like that he just keeps wandering around and bouncing into stuff. Frontwards, backwards. Okay, you say the same thing. Interesting. Wait, I thought I thought I set default speed to run. There we go. This helps me out a lot. But what I was rambling about, I thought I was gonna go exploring, so I wasted a potion on that. We need the levels though. So I read a article recently. This is why I was rambling earlier about why do you have spells all of a sudden? What happened? No, you don't. Why can't I use them? Okay, maybe I gotta head back to town and heal up. Because I haven't found another town. Okay, there's a what's it called? Desert. But there's an article about current parenting research, which is strange because I think it was my Fable video, I was rambling about AI being used in parenting. I don't have a kid. I don't want kids. Neither does Ronnie. Holy crap, that screen looks washed out on this side. But it looks fine over here. Okay, let me try something that might be insane. It looks better if I put it on my HDR monitor. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely watchable. I just wonder if something's gone wrong. Take this crazy horse. But it's weird because I don't look that washed out to me. You know, I don't want kids, neither does Ronnie. But they were essentially talking about how Quaker, which I learned from the article, is like kind of a reclaimed slur. They're like the community of something is the actual name of the church. Holy crap, I forgot I turned on speed. Okay, heal up. But they, you know, they tend to be independent and like kind of Socratic in their methods of when kids ask questions. Oh, I gotta be on the map to save. Okay. So real quick, let me. No. There we go. How do I make the map bigger? There we go. Okay, yeah, I want the map like this for now. Because we went across the bridge and we found somewhere, but it didn't really help us. But they tend to be more like, if a kid asks a question, you might be like, you know, how can you do this and keep it within your values? Or how... So it looks like we gotta go this way. How, you know, can this be, you know, like, basically you ask the kid a question in return that hopefully they can come up to a solution for what they would like to do that also makes it safer or like keeps it within your family values and stuff, right? And because the kids are being asked to solve problems and you're not overbearing on them, hopefully, it motivates them. I started thinking about that in context of like old video games, where like, I don't know if this is true, but I had heard that people who played like Pokemon Red and stuff, so my generation, Yeah, I'm old. Laugh at me. Laugh at the millennial. According to people that I don't know where they got their data from, so it may or may not be true, had higher reading levels because we were playing a game. Okay, so we were playing a game that was slightly beyond our reading level, and it forced us to elevate ourselves to that level in order to, fully appreciate the story. Which, it seems plausible to me, right? Like, I hope I'm not just talking up my ass. I think you don't need to justify everything you do to other people or yourself, right? Sometimes you just want to eat the brownie because you want the brownie. And sometimes you gotta be like, well, yeah, I want to eat the brownie, but, it's gonna motivate me to do 30 push-ups. Oh, we found another town. And both of those are fair, right? You just do what you need to do to survive and hopefully don't overindulge in things that are semi-bad for you sometimes. Yeah, I found it very interesting to think about that. Like, how do you justify video games to yourself? Pravoka. Please help us. Oh wait, they said that this was the place with the pirates last time, right? Those blasted pirates, they're running around pillaging like they own the place. Okay, well, first of all, let me rest up. 50 gold, they raised the rates. It's just like Dragon Quest. Or, for instance, like, I try not to drink energy drinks. I'm drinking a Celsius right now. I acknowledge that. I do drink them when I feel like I have a reason to. One of those reasons is I'm very tired and I have to get something done. Or, like tonight, we're going to see Derek Thompson talk. So I'm excited for that. And I was like, I don't have to go to bed early, so I'm gonna, at like noon, this morning, I like basically cleaned the whole house. And was like, I'm gonna have a Celsius while I do it. Keep myself motivated. Okay, we would like one of these. That gives you accuracy plus 10, damage plus 10. One of those. And the other stuff doesn't help. Optimal. 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 Now, sell the stuff we don't want. Okay. I've learned my lesson from last time, which is to gear up more in this game. So I'm a kind of defensive RPG player. I like fast characters, and I like characters that, lower other people's stats. Except in Pokemon. In Pokemon, I just have damage. I would like you to have Blind Nut and Silence. Those seem good to me. And then let's check out the Black Magic shop real quick. Ice. Slow is sick. I would like Dark. And, eventually we'll get Blizzard, but for now, that's all we got. Okay, let me give myself a quick save. And then let's start looking around. And as we get more money, we'll check out the armor shop too. Okay, that's just the church. Oh, here we go. You've got cannonballs of steel to be talking on the great pirate Bikey. Geo haul 'em, boys. Oh, shit. Aye, aye, Captain. We'll make their bones go crush. I didn't even get a chance to say, like, you guys are you guys are messing with the wrong people. They just immediately jumped into battle. I don't know if you guys can do this, but I'm gonna protect our mage. And our mage is gonna cast slow on all of them. Although they're really weak, so maybe I didn't need to do that. Boom. The battle music in Final Fantasy 1 is killing it. I mean, like, you know, like I said, I'm a 7 boy. I think the 7 soundtrack is art. But holy crap, this one goes a little crazy too. Alright, and then, you know, I think we're doing okay. Everyone just attack for now. Because we're one-hitting some of these guys, so. Cook them. It would be interesting. Like I was looking at the art for making the thumbnail, and I was like, oh, there's actually a lot of cool art that obviously didn't translate the pixels in like what the 80s or whatever. It'd be cool to see what the pirate designs would look like in HD, like, you know, in the book. I'd be most sorry, young masters. I'll be making no more fuss, I swear. I want you to take me ship for your troubles. Can you find it in your heart to forgive an old pirate? What if I mean, didn't I just kind of pirate? I defeated the pirate and I took his ship by pirating? Okay, he had a change of heart. They say there are elves living across the sea, but the elf prince has fallen into a deep sleep and hasn't woken up. Because of you, we needn't fear the pirates anymore. Thank you so much. So we should item up. Like, Phoenix Downs are so expensive, which makes sense. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do now. Let me check the armor store really quick. Okay, so get us a shield and 4 gloves. I love this optimal button. I don't think this is probably in the original, but it really helps out. And we are going to save up money for some items and some the blizzard spell before we head out. So I'm okay. Yeah, those are obviously ports. Okay. Cook their ass. But yeah. So I mentioned I'm going to see Derek Thompson. I believe that's his name because he's the co-author of a book he wrote with Ezra Klein called Abundance, which I mentioned in my Fable playthrough right towards the end. I'm only 1/3 of the way through it. It's very interesting. I will avoid getting too political here, but you know, it was written to kind of shock the Democratic Party into an awakening of how to better build cities and, you know, housing and all that stuff. And I'm a very, very avid listener and reader of Ezra Klein. Not so much Derek Thompson. I hadn't heard of him until this book. So I think I got his name right. I hope I did. If not, you look up Abundance. He's the co-author on it. But basically, we're taking our life into our own hands tonight because we are going to... so Ronnie's at work. She's going to get home around 6. Immediately, we're going to hop in the car, drive downtown Atlanta. In Atlanta, you are always either 10 minutes away from everywhere else in Atlanta, or you are like 3 hours. So it just kind of depends on how bad traffic is. I have been to London. I've been to Cardiff. I'm from Buffalo. I've been to New York. Atlanta traffic is by far the worst traffic. And I think it's mostly because the way the city's laid out doesn't make any sense at all. Everything's got like 4 lanes. Lanes become turning lanes like without any warning whatsoever. They will like slowly wind off and go underneath the road you were just on and stuff. It's wild. Okay. We're almost ready. Oh, we got a potion. I would like to get to 1,000, which I think it depends on the enemy we're fighting, how much money we're gonna make. Also, looking at the map, it looks like we're in a sea, right? Because the difference between a sea and a ocean is that a sea is enclosed in between land masses, and it eventually maybe touches the ocean, but like the ocean is obviously the ocean, I think. So it looks like we're in a sea somewhere in this world. Alright, we might have to heal up though. Okay, we win. Alright, let's see what we can afford. So, step 1, gear. Gear me up, baby. Getting to the shop though is the difficulty. Okay. So, yes. This is the expensive one. Now, everyone's Gucci here. Sell. And that leaves us with, I think we're just short of buying the spell. We have a potion. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. 1 fight, or 1 or 2 fights, by Blizzard. Rest in the inn. We're hopping in the boat. Andy Samberg is gonna be summoned spiritually via us being on a boat. And we're gonna go find those elves they talked about, I'm guessing. Because, why else would you mention it, right? It's like Chekhov's elves. Which, Chekhov's gun, I think, is an underappreciated, like, literary joke for... It's not a joke, right? It's a real concept in literature. But it's often used as a joke. Please don't kill them. There we go. Because, you know, it's like one of those, like, it's like Schrodinger's cat. You hear it, and you sound smart in high school, but if you're unfamiliar, it's the concept that, like, if you introduce a gun to a story, the gun has to be fired. And, like, people will rally against that and all. What? Man, I shaved today, or, like, touched up the mustache. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I can grow a good mustache or have interesting facial hair. Excuse me, sir. Sir? Sir. No. I can't. I'm pushing him. Okay, he's moving. Okay, rest at the inn, which is straight ahead. Right, people will say, like, oh, well, you said I had to have the gun in the story, so then it didn't get fired. But I also think it becomes, like, sorry, I punched the microphone, like, spiritually fired, right? Like, there could be, you know, a gun that goes off that's not the gun, and the gun was the symbol of tension or something. But in this case, right, it's obviously just, there are elves, go find them. Across the sea. He looks so happy. The one on the far left, he's kind of killing it. Sawagan Chief. Okay, these guys are pretty strong, and they have higher speed than me. And this is why it was important to gear up. I would really like to get Aeneas's HP above 100. Okay, so we've made it. I can see we're heading towards the kingdom. Buccaneer. This is Tampa Bay Buccaneers football team. But yeah, so okay, I'm still thinking about the brightness on the screen. Like it just looks off to me. So what I'm wondering is, like, do people think HDR screens are worth it? Okay, there's the castle. Because like having HDR screen has been great. We have a 1440p main monitor that we use, but I also find that now, like this over here, which I can't really describe the differences in color to you. Someone in the comments will have to tell me if they really notice it. Like being brighter or something seeming off to them. Right, it's the kind of stuff that drives me crazy. It makes me anxious. Okay, let's rest up. And then let's figure out where we're going. Which I guess, you know, they said across the sea, so maybe we should just go west. We're going to the Seattle of this universe. Give me a save. Immediately. Eventually, we'll know we've made some good progress when we take these guys down pretty quickly. But I am. So I guess, you know, if I was to describe the value I get from playing this, aside from, like, I like playing video games, man. They're fun. It's that I also highly enjoy storytelling. And what I'm thinking about while playing this is, like, how do I tell interesting stories? Okay, we found the edge of the world, apparently. But, what was that sound? Does that mean a crit or something? And one of the reasons I was really excited for 16, which, like I said in the first episode of this, I enjoyed 16. I thought it was fun, good game. Just fell a little short of what I would have really liked. I think it kind of, at the end, kind of lost the sauce. Because at the beginning, you really hated Big Eyes. My, what big eyes you have. And Shark. But we kind of, like, hated Clive's mother and Joshua's mother, right? And after Bahamut and all that, I never felt like it got that high again. God damn it. Stop stunning me. Right, that's like the first modern Final Fantasy that oh, there's a dock, that I really felt went back to that high fantasy kind of concept. And I'm interested to see when it pivots from, you know, what's going on here to like that, like, techno sorcery of like 10, 13, 12 was a little more high fantasy, which is probably one of the reasons it's one of my top Final Fantasies. Holy crap. Immediately got in a fight with some Wargwolves. Yeah, because I think, right, this Final Fantasy, if you know what you're doing, is probably a pretty quick play. For me, it might be a little longer because I'm just rambling while wandering around. But it's like, it's useful. Oh, here we go. Elfheim. Okay, we found the elves. But it's useful to know where stuff came from, right? So that when you create your own stuff, like I hope to do, all of a sudden you're not, like, rehashing boring concepts. Please help our prince. Is it Pizarro from Dragon Quest V? Okay. Dagger is better for not Vivi, but whatever his name is. And the saber is better for you. And we got the money. So dagger and saber. And Then we sell. Okay. I'm loving the town music because the violin is my favorite instrument. I guess this would be like a fiddle in this context, right? Alright, what spells we got here? Level 3. Fira, Hold, Thundara. Lowers evasion of all enemies. This will be useful. I want this. I think I'm going to start with Fira. And then, now we don't have enough money to buy anything else. But, let me just take a look. That's a church? What kind of... Hello. I am a sage. When the time is right, the future is revealed to me. I shall wait patiently until then. So if we can get... That's 1,600. Buy one of those. We need 3 of these. 1 of those. So these are going to be expensive. But for now, we're doing okay. Get sold. Sold. Alright. And then, like, because if she has, like, Kira... Mithril? Bro, where do you think I'm getting Mithril from? If the prince is not awakened, there will be no Elf King. We will be at the mercy of the Dark Elf's evil power. I once took a journey to the west. I wandered into an ancient castle. Oops. Now the soul could be found in the place. The whole place gave me the creeps, so I got out as fast as I could. Bro, how do I get to the magic store? A gravestone? Thank you. Here lies Link? Did they kill Link from Zelda? Is that like a reference? Because I'm assuming Zelda came out first, right? Oh, baby, Kira. Heal. Okay, so we need some money. We need some moolah. Give me a quick save. And rest at the inn. And let's figure out what the heck is going on with the sleeping elf. Okay. So. Oh, I just noticed on the map it tells me where I came in too, which is very helpful. You're the Mithril guy. Our prince was meant to become Elf King, but what will happen now? Wait, is there 2 magic stores here? Oh, haste. Okay, this place is crazy. This is the place where you gear up as you get money, for sure. Vox. Oh, that would also be very useful. Silence is super annoying. Where he's gone? I mean, he's gotta have gone to that castle you mentioned, right? Where's the prince sleeping? Alright, well, I guess he said he went to a castle in the west. So let's save. And if we can at least get ourselves... Oh, you know what? I somehow made 2 saves. I wanted to make sure the one at the top is the right save. I did not mean to go back in. If we can at least get ourselves to the castle for this one, that would be a good place to start next time. Also, we need to make some money, obviously. Okay, these guys aren't too bad. Having, like, spell slots instead of MP is not confusing because I play D&D, but, like, I'd rather just have, like, an increment in, you know, the other, the way I'm used to, I guess, which is always better, right? The way you're used to. But yeah, because, like, we might be a little under leveled for the castle, and we might need some higher level spells and stuff. But if we can at least get there. No secrets? Oops. It's not like Dragon Quest III Cobra, where you can just find like a mini medal on the ground and stuff. Okay. But look at that money. We'll be able to afford some new... we can already get that armor. So where... I wish... Scorpion. I thought these were crabs for a second, which I guess a scorpion is kind of like a land crab with a tail. Poisoned. Oh god! She's down! Holy crap, these guys are strong. Okay. 2 down. So they don't hit us that hard. The poison's causing us problems, though. Alright. Well, we already got to recover. Okay. But eventually, this will make it so they can carry them. Oh, no. I don't have any antidotes, do I? Can I die from the poison? Flee? Flee? Get us out of here, man. Oh, he's paralyzed. I see. They're beating his ass. Alright, he got away. Oh, the castle. The castles are not connected to the towns. I'm dumb. Help me, priest. Oh, you're taking my money and everything. Can you unpoison us? Will this eventually kill him? No, they're all just at 1. Alright, well. We're just short. I wanted it. Okay, so we gotta go to the item shop. We're gonna need some antidotes. Obviously. I'm gonna go with 8 just to cover my bases. And then obviously we gotta go to the inn. And then we'll give ourselves one more little expedition out into the this is not the inn. You told me they won't offer shelter to the heroes of legend. And then that might be a good place to call it while we're, you know, before this gets too long, while we're searching for the castle. I thought I heard the sound out there. It's probably my cat, but you never know. It could be a home intruder. All right, we gotta explore the castle too. Okay. Asto's curse has put our prince into a deep sleep from which he cannot awake. Please will you not aid him? The Dark Elf King Astos stole into the castle and placed the curse on our prince. Then he stole away the castle's treasures. I'm gonna go this way first. Hello? The dwarves live in the cave on the western edge of the Aldean Sea. They're a friendly bunch. It's rare that you hear elves say that about dwarves and like high fantasy stuff. I was just looking to make sure. Why does that light seem so much dimmer than the other light? Yeah, I'll figure it out later. The prince has slept under Astos' curse for 5 years now. There must be a concoction that can rouse one who sleeps so, but where? He's napping. So I'm assuming I get something from the castle, and then that will lead me to another place where I can figure out how to rouse him. Now there is this guy out here. How do I get there? Oh, okay, that took me to the... That made me leave. Aha! Has been secured with the mystic key. Okay, so we're at 37 minutes. Let's I keep doing it. One more push just to see if we can locate where we're actually going. Oh wait, no, don't run away. I want the XP. And if not, you know, there'll be a good place to call it. We made it to Elfheim, and we'll pick up next time. Depending on how this goes, either with some leveling and all that, or with trying to face the castle. I need to find a snack, because we're going to definitely be eating a late dinner. And I actually, I made, so it wasn't as good as I had hoped. And I was thinking about this, but how come, like, when fruit... I guess it's different, but, like, right, if you have, like, pureed apples and stuff on top of pancakes, you're like, hell yeah. But, like, we bought blueberry pancakes, and you can taste the blueberry in it, but it just doesn't hit the same, you know? Oh, okay, we found the castle. I guess those crabs were just really a problem. They're tough. So I had, you know, I made these blueberry pancakes with Nutella, and they tasted good, but I was just like, it's not the same with the blueberry in the mix, you know? Key! I like the sad version of the castle music. It's very beautiful. The Mystic Key. Is this where he is, or is this... Like, I can't do anything here yet. I assumed that he was... going... Oops. Like, he had holed himself up in here. There was... a door. That door. How do I get to that door? It's probably locked, but let me just make sure. No. I was tricked by Astos, king of the Dark Elves, and now my castle has fallen into ruin. If I could only retrieve the crown from the marsh cave, I'd be able to restore my castle. Might you bring me the crown? Okay, so we're looking for the marsh crown. Or marsh cave. Which is probably up here somewhere. Maybe not. I'm just trying to think where, you know, I don't think I have to get in the boat to find it. But I'm also curious as to how much easier they made the combat in this game. Because I feel like we haven't really struggled yet, you know? I mean, okay, granted the scorpions beat our ass, but you know, after a few like quick levels and some equipment and stuff, we got by pretty fast. And I guess it might be I have like more complicated RPG experience, so I'm kind of overtrained for the job. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna win this fight first of all. Get some levels. We're gonna go down this way and just see if the marsh cave is down here somewhere, because this kind of looks like marshland. Ooh, tarantulas. And that'll be a perfect save point. If we don't find it, we're gonna head back to the town, gear up, and then that'll be our starting point next time. That's gotta be the marsh cave, right? Damn. The atmosphere. Okay, so we're down here. Let me look at this map. So I think there's probably not a quick way out of here, is there? No. We head back. Ogre Chief. Save there. Spend money. And then we come back, and next time we'll take on the Marsh Cave. But we have made a good amount of money wandering around, so he ran away. We want to make sure we get to spend that money and not on reviving our teammates. But overall, I think this is decent progress, moving along pretty fast. And I'm having a good time. It's nice to play a game that is like simple. No, wait, don't. All right, goodbye. Simple is not the right word, but like, you know, I'm kind of point me in a direction. Numbers go up, you win, and then sorry, let me check my map. And then you know, move on to the next target. But overall, I'm enjoying it. So as a werewolf, and the goblin guards, are they guarding the werewolf? Oh, he's poisoned. Damn it. Okay, just let me get us back to here. And here, have an antidote, buddy. And this is where we will save and pick up next time. Oh, I didn't open my hotkey button thing, so it didn't, my hotkeys for this don't work. I had to click it manually. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Hopefully you found something interesting or enjoyed it. As always, consider clicking that like and subscribe button and checking out our other stuff. It helps a lot. We're working our way towards the watch hours for YouTube, and we're like in the final 500, so we're almost there. Feel free to comment about anything I rambled about and all that, or just say hi, and I'll see you next time.